Like some people didn't mind hopping on the new maps and stuff, but when they kind of like scrambled it so you got like the new map more than you got Erangel and stuff like that, yes, people would like dip out. Like they'd load in, they'd see where they were, and before the countdown would appear on the screen, they'd dip. And that's kind of what happened for a while. So yeah, it was a bit of a problem. Like obviously if you're playing and you've got less people to worry about in the game, it didn't really matter too much, but I mean, it did kind of like lower the amount of people in the map. Kind of just made it very barren and boring because you'd run around and you wouldn't see anybody for over half the map. And then when you did encounter somebody, like in my case, I was not a good shot and I actively avoided people. So when I did encounter somebody, I'd just die. So I'd run around for half the game, then find somebody and die. And I wouldn't get as much practice. Oh, sorry, Azul. I bumped the chair she was up against. I wouldn't get as much practice at working on shooting people and stuff. Whereas on like other maps, like you encounter people more frequently, you get a chance to like shoot every so often and stuff like that. Trying to think of when it was more of a problem. Like people still probably do it to some degree. I imagine they still do. But yeah, at one point it was like a legitimate issue. I saw a car like roll over here before, but I just don't know if it took off. Now they're still fighting over there. I have to lay on audio though. I don't know where the person that was here went. I'm trying to think about like back to the map situation thing though. Because I don't know so much about Miramar, but people used to change outfits for different maps as well. Because you got to remember, at one point you were able to choose what map you wanted to play on, right? And you could be like anywhere from solo to a squad, and you could pick the map, and you just wait longer for certain maps and stuff, right? That's how it kind of used to work. So when I used to go to Miramar, or when I thought I'd be likely to get a Miramar match, more likely than Erangel, I would have kind of a dusty, orangey kind of outfit for my person. Whereas whenever I was on Erangel, I'd have more of a darker kind of camouflagey kind of outfit. You know, I kind of played tactically like that. Same with the snow. When the snow map came out, a lot of people changed a lot of their gear to like whiter stuff, kind of blend in with the snow. And of course, I changed my outfit to be fully black. You know, 100% just blending in with that snow. But it worked for me, you know? I actually found that my black dress was one of the few outfits that I got like an exceptionally lot of kills on. I didn't consider it to necessarily be like a specifically like lucky outfit, but I definitely noticed when I got it, my ability to survive a battle and sneak up on people increased dramatically on Vikendi. You gotta remember too, I'm talking about original Vikendi, not the updated map. So, like I've said before, if I go to my outfits, my previous outfit would look more like, if I can do this quick enough, like for, let's do Erangel, for instance. Erangel might be like that kind of thing, different shoes, but that doesn't matter. Or, where's my dusty top? Erangel. I had more like light blues and stuff on there. And not that. I got rid of a lot of the crummy old ones. I think I had that. No, that's yellow. This one. This would have been more of like an Erangel kind of outfit. I would have probably worn that, or even that, or that kind of thing. Going to Miramar would be more like this, or that kind of dusty kind of top. Let's say orange. Go to legs. Needs to be more like brown, or probably more that. Would have been more likely what I would have worn on Miramar. I didn't have a lot of like these kind of pants and stuff back then, but like that would have been the difference between like you change your outfit and hope that you land on the right map. Going to Vikendi would kind of be like white, or I think I had like the white pants. I found out that these hid really well. You can't see it behind me. I could momentarily turn my avatar off so you can see it. There you go. See those crummy shoes? Yeah. Anyway, they apparently don't make much sound in snow, and they're hard to see, so people don't often shoot it. I would have had probably something like that, white tank, but that got me shot a lot. The blue one also got me shot a lot. That was not that green. I recall that being that green. I also bought this one in Miramar a lot. Probably this, actually. This is what I would have worn at Vikendi early days, before I got my dress. So, yeah. I mean, I changed between different areas and hoped that the shadows and the colors and stuff would work for it. You know? Those pointing at the shoes. I know, right? You can't usually see the shoes behind my avatar because, like, usually she's just, like, blocking that. I always forget when I'm showing off outfits and stuff that she's dead center in the way of my person. But it's the only spot that I can get her to sit her in where she's not blocking the map, because sometimes I'll point out shit on the map, right? And then there's other times when I want you to see, like, when I've got my inventory open, like this stack and stuff, she's not in the way of that. If she was over here, there'd be, like, certain guns and stuff I wouldn't be able to show off properly. So, yeah, I often forget where she sits. Because the other thing, too, is you guys got to remember, too, I move her around for different games as well, so I often forget where she is. The other thing, too, is now that I can move my chat, like, notification bubble around, so where it shows up for you guys when you chat, not where it shows up for me on my screen when you just chat. So for me, my chat bubble right now is going across here, all the way down to here. So it's where I'm getting messages. For Rimworld, it'd be further over. For 7 days, it'd be a bit higher. Yeah, it turns out I can move that shit wherever I want. Which is kind of nice, honestly. I want to work on making, you know how certain streamers have got like really custom looking chat bubbles that come up when people talk? I'd like to have that, but it's going to require a bit of work to like learn and put together and stuff. It'd be something that I'll probably just like passively work on over time. But I also don't even know what I want for that. I'm guessing based on the panels and stuff that I've already got sorted for a lot of things, I'll probably just do like black and white and silver because that's kind of my thing. Surprisingly enough, like I understand there are colors in the world, but like I like black, white, and silver. I understand that all three of those are shades, but they're the shit that I like. Like, I feel like colors are sometimes too much of a mood. Like legitimately, like I get tired of like colors over time. Like I look back at some of my earlier videos where I think I had mint green when I started, and then I changed it to blue, and I'm like, I look back on that and I'm like, ugh. And then other times I see like I used to, until like only a week or two ago, have purple, and I'm like, it really kind of dates my stream to when I had these specific colors and stuff, whereas like black and white, I could change it a little bit, but I can't see that like standing out as a true and obvious like, oh, this existed at this time kind of thing. Like any kind of like mild changes and stuff wouldn't be that obvious. I saw somebody was like running around out there, so I thought I'd just give him a grenade. I figured that would be kind of funny. Imagine that. You're just running around. You don't see somebody. You turn to hear some fucking window shatter. You just get a fucking flashbang to the face. It's brilliant. I have a long way to go. I'm just going to grab the guns and go. I don't even think I really want to kill this guy, because honestly, I probably don't have that much time. I don't know where he is, so I'll just go up and through and grab what I can. Whatever guns I can get will do, realistically. Let's put that, and that doesn't go in there. Get that out of my inventory. I'll keep the other stuff, see how it goes. Fucking hell. I did not know what's going on with my throat, but it is actually getting progressively sorer today. Like, while I'm talking and stuff. Like, you guys can probably hear it. It's kind of getting, like, progressively croaky sort of thing, but, it just feels like something's, like, burning in my throat. It's probably, like, reflux or something. Hey, a DBS. It's probably just reflux, but it feels really bad. Like, worse than normal. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. Joys of having weird digestive medical conditions, I'll tell you what. Ah, there you are. Alright, let me squiggle back over to the gun that lets me, like, shoot people at range. Right, the Moz Knight. Let's take that off here. And honestly, that little gun earlier was really useful for me. I can't knock it. Mate. Hello. I did not realize that somebody's up the hill. There you are. Hi. Yeah, go back inside, mate. Let's go find out where this person up here is. I think I can kind of see them. I can get up on this. There we go. I think they're up here. Hi. I'm not going to get you, am I? You'd think I'd be hitting them. There we go. That one worked. Mate, when I can fucking stop reloading. Jesus. Oh, wait. That guy wasn't the one that killed me. Somebody off to the side did. Wow, okay, that was the third guy there. I didn't even know. Well, so much for fucking getting out of there, I guess. That's not happening tonight. I have some more of a drink. See if that helps. Oh, man. It helps like a little bit, but not much. Yeah, I'll try to get into this, and I'm pretty sure there's a spot where I can. Maybe here? That's not it. It does explain that I get like extra shit though, which is nice. I was pretty sure, maybe under stats. I'd love to be able to play some ranked games. I just can't be fucked playing like first person. Shit's like cancer. At least to me it is. I don't like it. It's not that. I don't think it's weapons. Where the fuck do I find where to get into this? Maybe that? It was probably that. You know why I know it's probably that? Because as soon as I touched it, the game threw me into the game. Every time I touch something that I really want to look at, the game just fucking kicks me into a game. I actually like this outfit from the back. That's something I would legitimately wear. That's probably something I've actually worn to, like, work. Except for, obviously, the face bandana and the, hat. The gloves. Remove those 3 items and we got, like, something I'd wear to work. Let's see the front of it. Probably also ditch the tie. Alright, that one fell from a distance. Yeah, probably ditch the tie and glasses and hats and gloves. And yeah, we got, like, an outfit. I'd wear that. For sure. Like, I've legitimately got outfits like that, so I already know I would. I also don't know why some people specifically choose to, like, just ditch rocks at me in here. I'm watching this person that's over there, and I'm like, I've had it a couple of times tonight where people have specifically run up to me and pelted me with rocks and shit, or have tried to get out, like, their banners and stuff. I know that you can get, like, the banner thing, which lets people see, like, you know, when somebody kills you, that thing appears down the bottom. It says who they are, what rank they are, and so on. Like that. But, a lot of people tend to use it as self-promotion when they're in, like, lobbies and stuff like that, to let other people know who they are. Because a lot of people, obviously, if you're a streamer and stuff, a lot of people have their in-game names be the same as their stream names, so people can, like, find them online and whatnot. Generally speaking, I personally don't give a fuck. If I'm playing a game, I don't really want people to go find my stream and, like, watch me live while I'm playing a game. Like, I understand I'm streaming, people are watching me live, but I don't want to encourage somebody in a game to just randomly go and watch me live. I'd rather somebody actually, like, find me on their own accord and be like, yeah, I like watching that. I'm gonna watch it again, or I'm gonna keep watching it or something instead, you know? I don't know if there were other houses here. I think there are. Yeah, there's just a couple of houses. I couldn't tell. That's a bush. Fine, I'll... Jesus! I don't know how much of a bush that was after all. Hey Shadow, how you doing? Fucking hell. I was just about to say, I'm like, I couldn't tell if that was a bush. I'm so glad I've got my fucking glasses on. And then I, like, walked in there and I just barely heard the footsteps. So I'm like, oh fuck. I wasn't getting out of that fight. Now let's go back and touch on that thing that I found before. You get 20 minutes to spare? Nice. you in the process of like traveling and shit, or you just kind of like chilling, waiting for like a next appointment scenario? I thought it might be this. Maybe. Oh yeah, these are all acquired, so I must have all the pages. I've got all the pages of the survival level reward, so I must have hit 500 at some point. Just really wild. Yeah, I must have hit just like level 500. Does it just like automatically just roll you back at 500 or some shit and you just don't get things now? Because if that's the case, I've come across several people that are like really low level and I've been like, oh, it's so great to see new players coming in and giving PUBG a go, you know? After all this time, it's so wonderful to like, yeah, no, they're obviously people that have just played the shit out of the game and now just like re-rolling it back. So, I mean, I don't feel so great about that now. It just feels like I'm up against the same group like the last like 10 years. It probably actually is, give or take, the same group. I mean, if I'm in here every week, it's got to have somebody else that's in here every week. How you doing today, Shadow? What are you up to? So started fixing friend's PC at 8 AM, finished at 12 AM. Just sleep for 2 hours and now getting ready to go back to work on a project. Jesus, I feel like that is insufficient amount of sleep. Are you feeling all right with that? Or like, is it kind of like you don't get a choice, you got to go work on a project regardless sort of thing? Because yeah, I lucked out yesterday when I took my night off to rest. We had no internet in this area, so I got lucky with that. I don't get a choice. Damn. I hope you have like a good coffee or something to kind of perk you up, help with it, kind of thing. That kind of sucks when you're like, you've got to, regardless. What? Triantha. Sleep? That is a thing, Triantha. Also, have you hydrated today? Because you said yesterday it was really, really hot. A monster drink. How do you find monster drinks anyway? Because like, I find they upset the shit out of my stomach. I've always wondered like how other people find the holy shit. That's a lot of people. I guess I am jumping in town. How you been, Triantha? I feel like it's been a few days, I feel like, for sure. This week has felt really, really weird to me. It's just gone so quickly. Like, there was a couple of points where I realized that I think it's only been a week, but I think it might have been 2 weeks since I, like, last spoke to some people. And I'm really confused because I'm not sure. My sense of time is so fucking whack. It really is. I'm trying to. Nice. I guess you don't really get a choice of if you get to be in the shade or not. Like, it just matters if you're inside of, like, a machine or something and that thing casts shade on you or not. But yeah, if you're out and about, like, working on stuff in the sun, that's gonna suck. I gotta remember you guys are in summer and stuff now. Because, yeah. Just because I'm coming into winter and it's cold as fuck, it's not the same for you guys. A relatively new invention. Yes. What is it? Sleep's relatively new. I discovered it yesterday only at 6 AM. What, the energy drink or the sleep? A little confused. I also really need a backpack. There we go. I was going to say, this place usually has like a backpack in like one of the toilets. And roasting. That doesn't surprise me. When you said it was 41 degrees Celsius, I'm like, what are you, like, experiencing? Oops. Are you experiencing fucking Australia's summer or something? I would have to imagine that would be pretty similar. Because Arizona and Australia's heat, I would imagine, would be very similar. Kind of dry and hot. I feel like. I took the clippers to my... Was it to shave head? Your beard and your head. Yep. Oh, man. That would be interesting. Wait, have you still got, like, your goatee and stuff? Or have you, like, ditched it all? Oh, finally a fucking gun. I finally put some things on this thing. Oh. So I basically slept yesterday 5 hours from 6 AM to 11 AM. Nice, good. At least you're getting some sleep. Like, even if it's not a lot, like, at least knowing that you've got a bit. I know there's a lot going on. I don't know if I can get this guy, but I'm gonna fucking go and try. There's somebody else here too, I just don't know where. You are, like, over here. There's like a guy in here. There's a guy over that way. Hold on. See, there you are. Good God, I'm getting killed so easily tonight. I'm pretty sure I had a vest and everything. Alright, I'm gonna have a bit more of my water. Hold on. It's a basic, we weren't even the hottest part of the year. And no, I'm not sure I have my impressive jawline. Well. Well, that's what I was thinking when you said 41 degrees. And I'm like, the only thing I could think of is I'm like, it's only just starting to get warm for you, in the same way as it's only just starting to get cold for us. But here has been like frightfully cold for the first like 3 days or so of winter. Like tonight was terribly cold, and it's not even the coldest temperature day we've had this week, but it's really, really fucking cold. Like Nick went out to get pizza earlier tonight for me, right? And oh, I like that. And yeah, by the time it came home, like it's not that fucking far away, and the car would have been moderate temperature. Not that we got air conditioning in it or anything, but like it shouldn't have been as cold as it was when it got back. You know, and the time frame was still same. I kind of like that. I've seen people wearing this. I'd like to make that, but there was also like that. I thought of you, Triantha, when I saw this. I don't know how you feel about that, but I just thought that was pretty mad. Apart from like maybe the boots, like maybe cross those off, and the rest of it kind of like strikes me as something. Let's hit that up. Let's make that. I don't know if I would ever put a different outfit on my person, but I do think this looks cool. Oh shit, you can put it on top. Outerwear. I didn't know that. From good news. My sick leave in uni got approved already, just waiting for it to get properly into the system, then I can breathe easily. Nice. I was wondering about that too, because obviously like with being like super busy and stuff, I haven't obviously like got to hear from you as much and stuff, so I have been wondering. I've been like, you know, obviously hoping everything is going well and stuff, but obviously without getting a chance to actually, you know, talk to you and stuff. It's kind of just wishful thoughts kind of thing, you know, until confirmed. I was thinking like worst case scenario is it wasn't approved, and I'm like, that's why I'm not hearing from you kind of thing. It's just a silence. I have more water. My throat is fucking kicking it tonight. Also get into lower 50s in Celsius for us soon, but next month is usually the hottest. Oh, it's legit. Yeah, I thought so. I thought like the red and black and everything would be kind of like a nice kind of like suit kind of thing. It also has like that kind of maniac kind of vibe to it, you know, that classy kind of like Mad Hatter kind of business, you know. I feel like that's an appropriate style in a way. I also don't know if like, if that's fully, there we go. I'm just clicking on shit. I'm now using Streamlabs all the time, so I just had like, I changed something with my avatar before the hider, and it just had a window around it, and I'm like, I hope that's not like coming up on the screen in the recording or whatever, but who knows. But yeah, I hope it gets cooler for you, Trantha. Like, just been basically coming back home. It's like 9 PM over the last week. So they had 2 hours before sleep to decompress. That's all good. Like I said, like obviously, like I've been, you know, your thoughts are there, kind of thing. But yeah, I'm obviously like thinking about you, Shadow. I'm just like hoping you're well and stuff. But come on, get me my gun. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's like my 4th game tonight where I've been like first kill. And I had a fucking gun. I should have just clicked it and forced it to load. Would have been great. Because it usually stops loading every other time I do anything. All the best people are mad. Maybe. I was actually keen to... I was in somebody's chat the other day, and I was like, I was keen to use the emote that I made for you, and I'm like, I don't want to upload that as like one of my emotes and stuff, and I'm like, I wonder how Triantha would feel if I used that elsewhere. But there's no way I can upload it for myself without it becoming something that people can get and use from subscribing to me and stuff. That's done quite well, thank you. Most of the side effects and meds decided already, I think. Nice. But you did say that they're going to be like 3 or so days or something. Did you end up staying on them, or did they change that again? Because I know it was only supposed to be like temporarily back on it to see how it went. Like, yeah, there's that. There's other questions and stuff I've had. Some stuff like, I don't know. I don't necessarily want to ask on stream, and other stuff I'm just like, I don't know what's good, you know. I ended up staying on them. Oh yeah. I don't know. I know that they don't necessarily like do a lot, but like, you find that they help in any capacity. I guess that's the main thing. I'm gonna try to get up onto this mountain where nobody can see me. It'd be great. Also, Triantha, how's your fucking work times and shit going? They still like completely shuffled, or what's going on with that? Actually, I don't know. I'm trying to remember what the fuck I've like made stuff for over the next week or so. I've got like some like changed things, my like stream layouts and stuff. I'll say not sure. I just feel like now the meds, just feel fine now because the meds, or because I feel fine. Probably a combination of both. They could be like, I don't know, you know, doing like a double feedback type thing. Doesn't taste like raisins. Oh, Grim, stop looking, Triantha. His sweat is probably delicious and everything, but don't lick the salty raccoon. I was gonna make that more sus, but I'm like, I was gonna get a phrasing check on it. It was gonna be sus enough. I've had a couple of sentences tonight where I've had to stop myself before like saying something really, really like, you know. Oh, I know, Grim. I know exactly what you're thinking. That salty, fluffy raccoon. Yep. I still didn't get the tattoo. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that, but I'm like, I don't know if that's something you want people to like know that you have a tattoo and shit. It turned out I needed a bit more money for the would have liked. Need to wait 2 more months. Damn. Why is there another fucking person landing here with me? There's 2 people landing here. I guess I just run around this side. It costs 500. That's not too bad for a tattoo. I don't know. At least like Australian tattoos are not cheap. Like, I don't know any like decent, good, small tattoos that would be less than like $100 or yeah, I can't even think of a tattoo artist doing like a tattoo here for like $100. You'd be looking at like a minimum of like $200-300 for something small, and then even then, if it's not a small tattoo, like 500 is a good price. Going up into like sizes and stuff like that, like I think like 800's around about more average kind of costs. I swear, I'm just dying a lot, like straight in tonight. Like I said earlier, it's one of those things I don't enjoy with PUBG, is being like the first 30 people to die. I'd rather play the game for 20 minutes and die at top 2 than be like, oh, lol, I'm in the game, let's go back to lobby. You know? And I still have to choose between that and a new monitor. It depends how bad your current monitor is being. Sorry, I had to yawn. Yeah, it depends what your current monitor's doing, I guess. If it's like bearable, it shouldn't be too bad. If it's being crap and you've got to use it all the time, you got to be careful that it doesn't affect like your eyes and shit. You know. Oh yeah. I think, like, I don't know for sure if my internet's been upgraded or whatever, but I'll find out soon enough. But I think the work in the area on the internet has been finally finished. I fucking hope. You know, I was looking at almost having a 3rd weekend with no internet this weekend because they broke something in the area again. So like Thursday I didn't have anything. We got this confirmation that somebody was going to be out in like the next week, like late next week, to fix something in the area, and we're like, are you fucking kidding? It's like, I'm not going a whole nother weekend, let alone week, without internet. It's like been nearly 3 times in under 2 months. It's too much. So, yeah, we ended up getting in contact with somebody and, like, at least, like, got something fixed up in our area. It was nice. It's like, we technically use it for working from home, so... I mean, other people probably affected too, but it's not like I can fucking go to somebody's office and be like, hey, cool, I'm gonna stream here. I have two. The third one is proper monitor with 4K. Be nice, since our current one is still from early full HD times. The other doesn't even have 720p thing. Oh yeah. I mean, if you've got like multiple monitors, it's not that huge of an issue to like bypass getting an alternate monitor. Like I've got two at the moment. I used to have, I don't remember if I had 3 or if I had 4. I feel like I had 4 at one point. I feel like I had 4, but I don't know. I know for sure I had 3 for ages. Because like when drawing and stuff like that, I used to have like all of my art references and color swatches and all sorts of shit on one